Hey guys, I'm putting together this video about a trip that I'm gonna be leaving on tomorrow morning to Colorado. It's a solo trip, just me. I'm gonna be gone for 5 days. First day and the last day are just gonna be solid driving, 14-15 hours, which is fine because I like road trips. I'm gonna be staying 4 nights in a Quality Inn in Lakewood, Colorado, which is a suburb of Denver. And so I'm pretty much going to get 3 full days of sunup to sundown hiking and mountain biking. I am hiking on 2 rather large trails. I'm going to be mountain biking on 4 trails. And since I'm out there near Golden, Colorado anyway, I'm going to stop at the Coors Brewery to do the old tour. It's free. Every day. And I'm also going to go to a pretty sweet frisbee golf course that they have out there. It's one of the best in Colorado, so I might as well check that out too. I like to frisbee golf. So yeah, that's pretty much, like I said, I'm leaving tomorrow morning. I'm going to try to leave before the sun comes up. I'm going to set my alarm for 4, and I'm going to try to get out the door by 5. Now let me show you some of the stuff that I'm going to be bringing with me. Okay, so a couple days ago I decided to make a checklist for all the stuff I'm going to bring on my trip. I figured it was better to be proactive and responsible and start thinking about stuff ahead of time rather than waiting till the last possible minute. So what do we got? We have my phone charger. Last thing I want to be doing is standing in the middle of nowhere and I hear my phone beeping because it's almost out of juice. Wallet, don't leave home without it. Sunglasses, definitely. Bug spray, it's a no-brainer. Bear mace is really expensive. This costs $55 at Gander Mountain, but you know what? If I see a bear running at me, it's going to be worth every penny. Let's see, we have my belt, 4 pairs of shorts, 4 t-shirts, we have a fleece, long pants. I'm bringing a swimming suit. I honestly don't even know if the hotel I'm staying at has a pool, because I didn't decide to go to Colorado to go swimming in the hotel pool, but after thinking about it for a while, it'd be kind of cool if they had a hot tub, because, you know, long day of hiking and biking, wouldn't mind sitting in a hot tub. Socks and underwear. Got my duffel bag for all my stuff. We have my school bag, which will be my, hiking backpack. I'm not a big outdoorsman, so I don't have like an official hiking backpack, but this will suffice. Bathroom stuff, toothpaste, toothbrush, toilet paper, in case I'm like up on a mountain and I have to go to the bathroom. Okay, this is my sleeping pill. Some people read a book in bed at night, some people fall asleep to their television. I usually fall asleep doing variety puzzles. That's my thing. I'm kind of addicted to it. Okay, what do we have down here? 2 pairs of shoes. I don't want to get 1 pair wet and then not have another dry pair. Disc golf. Gonna need that for when I go disc golfing. Okay, we have a road atlas. Something everybody should have on a road trip. And we have just kind of like some MapQuest stuff. I have my Priceline Quality Inn confirmation receipt. Here's just the list of all the stuff I'm going to be doing. The only thing you don't see on this list is my bike. That's outside actually, but I'm gonna not forget that. So Alright, well, that's all the stuff I'm going to bring. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow morning. Alright, so I got my trip odometer at zeros. It's 4:45 in the morning. Obviously the sun's not up yet, so I'm doing good. I'm ahead of schedule. So looks like it's about 870 miles from Jordan, Minnesota to Lakewood, Colorado. So should be there in about 14 hours. Well, I'm in southern Minnesota, almost to Iowa. It's been raining pretty much as hard as it can possibly rain for the last couple hours, but oh well, the weather can only get better from here on out. I'm almost to Sioux City, Iowa, and the sun finally came out. One thing you learn pretty quick about driving through Nebraska is all they play on the radio is country, so if you get sick of one station, you just gotta flip to the next. It's not bad, it's relaxing. Okay, it's about 4:55 in the morning. First night, waking up at the hotel. My plans for today are to go hike up Mount Elbert. That should take about 5 or 6 hours total. And then on my way back from the town of Leadville, I'm going to be stopping in Frisco, taking out the mountain bike, and taking a 16-mile trail from Frisco to Breckenridge and back. Well, it's actually only 8 miles there, 8 miles back, but 16-mile round trip. So, I don't know, that should probably consume most of my day. Should be fun. Okay, here we have Mount Elbert and Mount Massive. Actually, I'm not sure which one's which, but I know they're right next to each other. Yeah, so I'm about 10 minutes away from the trailhead. Looks like we're pulling into the trailhead here. Ooh, quite a few people up there today. Alright, so I'm taking off from the trailhead here. And I am entering the trail. Oh, this trail is awesome. If you notice me breathing heavy, it's because I'm trying to power walk this thing. It's kind of supposed to be an all-day event, but I'm trying to get it done in a few hours. It's a little too... Okay, maybe 4 hours, because there's storms that are potentially supposed to roll in. And I don't want to get struck by lightning when I'm standing at the top. So, as long as I can get to the top before there's storms, then I can kind of hurry on down. Alright, I'm about halfway up Mount Elbert. A little word of advice. Never try to take shortcuts, even if you see something that S-curves or does a U-turn. And even if you think you're 100% sure you know exactly where it's going to meet up again, just don't do it. That's the easiest way to get lost. Besides, what's the sense of accomplishment if you're taking shortcuts? I mean, look at Barry Bonds. He used steroids, but we all know the real home run king is Hank Aaron, right? Okay, I'm about halfway up, just past the tree line. You can see way down below. I don't know how good of a picture you're going to be able to see. But the woodsy part was the easy part, even though that was pretty darn steep. And then see that thing way up there? I swear it seems like a 45-degree angle from where I'm standing. This will be the tough part. Well, I'm about halfway through the steep part. You can obviously see the herd of people coming. No, it's fine. Hey guys, wave to the camera. Alright, there's the top of it up there, so it doesn't really look any closer than it did a half hour ago, but here we go.
Worst places to be on a Monday morning.
Say that again?
There's worse places to be on a Monday morning.
Oh yeah.
That's girl.
Girl?
Yep.
This is girl. What's her name?
I'm Casey.
Casey's from Colorado Springs. Her friend's from Texas. I've met actually 2 groups from Texas.
Yikes. They're taking over.
Let's see. I met a group from Maine. I'm talking to the camera, by the way. Before, when I said I was a third of the way up when I was at the tree line, I lied. I think I was like a quarter of the way up. And that is not the top right there. I can't see the top, but I got another 600 feet to go, supposedly, in elevation. So, yes, folks, I'm about 14,000 feet high right now. Yes, that's snow in August. That is a sign that I am getting high. And you know what? It started out 56 degrees when I started hiking. I was actually wearing a t-shirt at one point. I put my fleece back on because, no lie, there's many snowflakes falling right now. And that sky looks dangerous right now. So I gotta get to the top before I get struck by a lightning bolt. Okay, I am at the top of Mount Elbert. It is the highest elevation in Colorado. Second highest in the lower 48. I'm looking down at Twin Lakes right there. You can see Leadville way in the distance. Actually, no, you can't. That's something else. Yeah, so it's kind of a big accomplishment. It was actually more tiring than I thought it would be. I figure, hey, I'm in pretty good shape. Shouldn't be that bad, but it really beats you up. Okay, I'm on my way down the hill and it's hailing really hard right now. I feel bad for everyone who's either at the top of the hill or still on their way up and can't accomplish their goal of completing Mount Elbert today. A technique I used that helped me a lot on the way up and definitely on the way down is instead of taking the most direct route on a trail, which is usually the steepest way, do a lot of tacking. Not attacking, but tacking, which means moving side to side. You're going to cover a lot more ground and do a lot more lateral, so-called unnecessary movements, but it's going to save a lot of stress on your hip flexors, your calves, and your quads. So it's good to not put a lot of stress on your muscles. It's better to cover more ground more efficiently. Alright, I'm about to take Peaks Trail, which is just like a trail from Frisco to Breckenridge and back. Should be alright. Alright, I've been mountain biking for about 10 minutes. I've actually been walking my bike just as much as I've been riding it. Because some of this stuff is so extreme that, I'm just not a very advanced mountain biker. I've never done anything nearly this extreme, so either I go too slow because I'm afraid of falling, but then I just keep burning out on the rocks and stumps, or I go too fast and I end up going to the hospital. So I don't know. I think I'm going to ride back and maybe check it out from the Breckenridge side and see if it's like a little better over there. Okay, so here I am at the Breckenridge side. To the naked eye, it looks pretty easy right there, but I'm sure once I go, half a mile or a mile, I'm gonna run into some like triple black diamond stuff. Yeah, I don't know. To be honest, I'm a little beat from my hike up Mount Elbert earlier anyways, and maybe I'll just close up shop and go back to the hotel tonight. Alright, my plans for today are to go mountain biking up at North Table Mountain in Golden, Colorado. Also in Golden is the Coors Brewery. They have free tours. Takes about an hour to an hour and a half. After that, I'll probably just go get some lunch, probably just some fast food somewhere. And then I'm actually going to go disc golfing at some place in Arvada, which is just, it's just a suburb right next to Golden. I guess they have a pretty sweet disc golf course, so it's a pretty light day, but I think I need it after yesterday. I'm still pretty sore from yesterday. Okay, just got out at the trailhead here, North Table Mountain. Seriously couldn't ask for a better day. Whoa, this is kind of dangerous riding one hand like this. Alright, coming up the trailhead, and here we go. Okay, so right now we're at the top of North Table Mountain. It's really not that tall, comparatively speaking, but it's pretty much a giant plateau, and it's pretty cool. It's got some cool bike trails. Down below we have the city of Golden. It's a very nice city. It's really clean. It's just a good kind of small town. Lots of trees. I like it. Over here we have the Coors Brewery, which I'm going to in a couple hours. Take a tour. They have free tours every day. Way in the distance is Denver, but I can barely even see it. It's really foggy over there, so I doubt you can see it either. Now these are the mountain biking trails that I'm talking about. It's not death-defying, but it's nice and bumpy and challenging. Like super tight corners that you gotta just really go slow, and takes a lot of balance. This is what's fun to me. These trails are sick. I'll be doing like 20 miles an hour, like down some rocky thing, like I'll have to slam on the brakes pretty much, go around a hairpin corner doing like 1 mile per hour, make sure I don't lean too far to the outside, otherwise I fall off a cliff, and then like 2 seconds later I gotta explode as fast as I can just so I can get up a steep incline. Stuff takes a lot out of you. Hey, I have a good idea to keep people from falling off the trail. Let's put up barbed wire fencing. Ouch. I guess that beats falling off a cliff. That trail took me about 2 hours. One of the girls in the park said it was like 13 or 14 miles. But it's pretty fun. I'm standing right now in the largest brew house in the whole world in Golden, Colorado, the Coors Brewery. I'm on the tour. It smells absolutely amazing in here. We're the packaging house here. Here I am at the end of the tour in the brewery lounge where we each get 3 beers. This is my first one. Coors Banquet. Pretty awesome tour.
She said that was like the next thing she said after she first did it.
That was pretty funny. Phone home. E.T. phone home. Just got done with the tour. It was really amazing. It really was. Never been to a tour before, so it was awesome. Just about to tee off on hole number 1. I think it's about to rain though, so we'll see how many holes I get in before it starts pouring. Whatever website I found this disc golf course on certainly overhyped it, because gave it a pretty good rating. The first hole looked promising. It was well marked, the baskets were there, but after like 3 or 4 holes into it, it was like you didn't know where to throw. You didn't know where the next tee box was. Sometimes the baskets weren't even there. Like, there was like a circle of dirt where like a pole and a basket was supposed to be, but the basket won't even be there. I don't know, just one of those deals. Pretty crappy. Alright, I'm taking off to go about 45 minutes south to Devil's Head Fire Lookout Tower. And then on my way back, I'm gonna hit up Mount Falcon mountain biking trails. Should be fun. This is actually a really easy trail. It's really kid friendly, but it's pretty awesome though. The scenery is great. Alright, there's the tower up there. Here's the stairs. I go walk up. Looks like they're doing a little bit of work on the tower over there. Putting in some floorboards or something. Yeah, so you could see really far in every direction. I guess you can see like 100 miles in every direction. I guess this is a fire lookout tower, so people used to come up here to see if there were forest fires out in the distance. I'm pretty sure people don't use it for that anymore. Yeah, when we were kids, we went on a lot of road trips. You know, flying was pretty expensive, and besides, you know, getting there is half the fun anyway, right? We loved road trips as kids. We'd go to Michigan twice every year to my grandma's house, once every summer, and then we'd alternate every Christmas and Thanksgiving. But then I also remember 2 big road trips we went on as a family. We went down and picked up my brother in Fort Sill, Oklahoma from Army boot camp, and then we headed over to Colorado Springs and stayed there for a while. Like, I don't remember if it was like a week or a few days or whatever, but we did a lot of cool hiking over there and stuff. Also, I remember my dad brought me and my brothers to Glacier National Park in Montana, and that was awesome. And I just think those are really memorable times for me. Alright, pulling out of Devil's Head here. Like I said, it was a pretty easy trail, but my legs are actually super shot from the last couple days, so even that was pretty painful for me. But alright, time to go do some mountain biking. Look at this thing. Giant boulder just sitting on top of 2 smaller rocks. Alright, I'm at the parking lot for Mount Falcon mountain biking. Looks like it should be pretty adventurous. So let's go check it out. Well, it appears that just like the Frisco Breckenridge Trail, this one's presenting some early difficulties. There's all these little step things that go up, and I'm biking uphill, so I lose momentum every time I hit my back tire on one of them. We'll give it a shot here. Hey, what's going on?
Oh, not much.
Been riding straight uphill pretty much for the last couple hours. Well, not a couple hours, couple miles. And some rough terrain here. I don't know if it does justice through my camera phone here, but it's a rocky road. It's constantly just bouncing around, burning out, getting blisters. This is some rough road that I've been biking on. I don't know if my camera even does justice, but I've been chipping away at this hill for about an hour now, and I think I'm only a couple miles up, winding back and forth between those step log obstacles and just this grinded out, burning out, bouncing up and down, getting blisters stuff. It's wearing the heck out of me, and I still have to get up there. But once I get up there, it should be pretty awesome on the way down. Well, I have to admit, I don't really feel like going all the way to the top. I still feel like I'm only like 2/3 of the way up there, but I'm just absolutely spent. It's going to be hard enough going down because, you know, it's not like I can exactly fly down the hill because it's pretty dangerous. I'm going to have to go really slow down the hill. But I don't know if we can quite get it with my camera phone, but pretty much couldn't get a better view of Denver. Well, time to go down the treacherous trail the same way I came up. Hopefully I survive. Well, just leaving Mount Falcon right now. Oh man, I'm such a rookie. Everybody there had bikes that were probably at least $5,000. Just sick bikes. They were all like hardcore professional, wearing like spandex and like they were hardcore. Like that was pretty tough. I'm actually not even disappointed in myself that I didn't make it to the top of the mountain, because I actually feel like I did better than what most Minnesotans would do trying to go mountain biking in Colorado. So all in all, it was pretty good. Well, I pretty much did everything I wanted to do. I had a really good time. I'm pretty tired from hiking and mountain biking. I'm all packed up, ready to go. Just gonna finish my coffee here, turn in my cards, and hit the road. So I mentioned earlier that as kids, our parents brought us to Oklahoma, Colorado, Michigan, Montana. We've also been to, I failed to mention that we'd been to Florida. We went to Disney World, California, and I've even been out with a friend out to New Hampshire. But there's one trip I've taken more than any other trip, and it's back to the good old state of Minnesota. Well, 15 hours and 882 miles later, here I am at my house in Jordan, Minnesota. It's about 10 minutes away from suburbia. Trip went really well. I actually got really lucky. My car actually started bogging down a few times, but it miraculously corrected itself. And I also had another scare. The first morning I woke up in the hotel. The weather forecast said it was supposed to be thunderstorms and rain for the next couple days, and I was like, oh great. But weather was perfect. I never got rained on once, so I got very lucky. So I'm back in the great state of Minnesota. Thanks for watching my hiking and mountain biking expedition in